Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black the Eeveelock. Last episode was recorded quite a while ago. I missed some uploads as well. I've been literally insanely busy. I think, not done anything but work, sleep and eat for about a week and a half. Yesterday was the first day in quite a while that I actually had some time off, and with some time I mean some time longer than literally like 1 hour. And I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was literally just too tired, and aside from that, my voice has been killing me for a couple of days as well. So even when I had some time yesterday, I couldn't properly talk for longer than 5 minutes without it actually physically hurting me. And right now it seems to be going a little bit better, but who knows, maybe halfway through this episode I will just die. Statistically speaking, it's a possibility. And if my feelings around the general area of my throat yesterday are any indication, statistically, it's a little bit more likely as well now. So, yeah. I don't know when this is getting uploaded and what kind of context is it being uploaded on an unusual day, before or after the update video I'm planning to make. I honestly don't know when this will be uploaded. I do, however, know that this is going to be a very interesting episode because we are, let's read the book again, just because we're going to face probably one of the most difficult gym battles in this series, just because we don't have anything that's super effective against the gym leader. And I think we're supposed to fight you now, right? You're the only trainer left. And I think the stairs to the gym leader are under this bookcase. Wait a second. In the past, I've been eating up berries. Okay, so now we need to find sweets for Pokemon. Maybe berries. Yeah. Okay. Puffins. We've got it. I want to talk a little bit about Netflix because I've never had a Netflix account. And last week, well, not last week, the week before that, because last week I have been working a lot. But when I say last week, I literally just kind of don't count the actual last week because I haven't had any free time. So the last free time I had week, but that's a really weird sentence, so I'm not going to say that. Anyway, I wanted to continue watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime because I watched Duel Monsters quite a lot. And I watched GX, which was fun. Then I watched 5Ds, which is amazing. And I actually finally burned something with Amber. And then I watched Zexal, which was Zexal. And I wanted to start watching Arc 5. And Crunchyroll at the time, that's where I watched Zexal, didn't have a dubbed version, and the way I like to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not pay too close attention to it, because, like, every duel is pretty much the same, just the opponent is different. Other than story important things, your main protagonist is going to do 90% the same moves, and also it's going to be 90% the same animation. Maybe a little bit of a different background, but it's probably not that expensive to produce, all things considered. So I'd like to have it as background noise while I'm just chilling, pretty much. So really, subs doesn't work. Subs, I have watched the subbed version of the last season of GX and the same with the last season of 5Ds, because at that point I'm so deep in I want to see how the story concludes. Which, I think that's... Oh my god, that's a critical hit! That wasn't me paying no attention, that was just me getting very unlucky. And clipping the audio, holy hell. Okay, that's our first death. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Let's just go with Leafeon because he's the most powerful. So I looked around and there's a couple of ways to watch Arc 5. I do want to say V-Range because it also has the V in it, but there's a couple of ways to watch Arc 5. Sadly, most of those are limited to just American viewers, and I don't have an American IP address, and not all VPNs quite work well enough to trick the systems, I suppose. So I stuck looking into Netflix, because it is on Netflix. The first 2 seasons are at any rate. The 3rd season, again, is only in Japanese, so I'll have to find it on some random streaming website. Actually, I guess Crunchyroll would have those. So I might just watch season 3 on Crunchyroll. Anyway, so I finally got a Netflix subscription after years and years and years of not having one. Oh, my Flareon. Well, I'm going to have to switch Flareon for another Pokemon. That sucks. Anyway, so Netflix has, I don't know, it's got a couple of different tiers. I'm going to Google it now so I know I'm saying the right thing. Netflix subscriptions. A hidden staircase. Flareon is dead. Damn it. Netflix plans, pricings, and sign up. Okay, let's do this actually. Maybe I shouldn't do this during the gym battle. I was gonna say, let's do this when I don't have to walk around. But during the gym battle, I probably should be paying a little bit more attention. Otherwise, things like Flareon are going to happen again. Then again, it wasn't my fault. That thing literally almost one-hit killed me. I mean, I probably should have known because the second Pokemon I was facing wasn't burned. There you go, Flareon, you're dead. Okay, so who am I going to take with me now? Either Vaporeon or Umbreon. Logically speaking, hear me out, right? The next gym is going to be grass type, bug type, but they're gonna have grass type moves, so Vaporeon is gonna be a bad idea. The gym after that is going to be electric type, which means Vaporeon is going to be a bad idea. The gym after that I don't know off the top of my head, but by that time probably something else will have died and Vaporeon will be on the team regardless. Right? So I'm gonna go with Umbreon. And that means I actually can teach something Thief as well. I don't know if it will be any useful actually, because I mean I might as well. There's no reason not to do it. But I think Knockoff might actually be more powerful, because Thief is 40 power, 100 accuracy. And Umbreon can't even learn Thief. Never mind. Knockoff it is. I'm just going to power through this, I think, but this might prove a little bit of an issue, because I need to grind up Aspion. Or Glaceon. I need to grind up Glaceon, I think. Okay, so the next gym is also going to be a little bit of an issue. We'll deal with that when we come to that. Right now, I don't want to take any risks and switch train against a gym leader. That would be very, very ill-advised to do so. Everything after this, just the random trainers on routes to the next city, I'll use those for switch training. While Pokemon battles, I use those for switch training. Right now, I just need to beat this gym leader. Did I heal up? No, I did not, I don't think. Do I need to is the question. No, because I've literally got 22 Razor Leaves left. If I can't make it with 22 Razor Leaves, I don't think I deserve to make it at all. So now that Lenora is talking, let me see this. So there's 3 tiers. I've gotten the lowest. The basic tier is €7.99. The standard tier is €10.99, and premium tier is €13.99. So you go to basic, and basic doesn't have HD. You're paying €8 a month, and holy shit, I'm 2 levels lower than the Herdia. This might be a bit of an issue. Anyway, you're paying €8 and you don't even get HD. I mean, I totally understand that the tier above that gets you HD, but not UHD. That's not 4K. And then Premium gets you 4K. The fact that 4K is behind the paywall, totally get it. I totally get that, because 4K is definitely a luxury. HD streaming, I don't think in 2018 is a luxury anymore. I think HD streaming is to be expected. I don't know if no HD... I need to heal. I don't know if no HD means no 1080p or no 720p. Because if it doesn't mean... If it means no 720p, that means you're watching in 480p. You're paying $7.99 a month to watch shit in 480p, which is absolutely ridiculous, if that's the case. You're expected to pay 11 to get up to... Actually, let me concentrate here for a second. To get up to 1080p, if that's the case. I fucking hope it's 1080p. If this is not how this works, and basic gives you 720p, standard gives you 1080, and then premium gives you 4K, which makes a lot more sense in like a progression scale for subscription models, right? I think they should be communicating that a little bit better. I'm asleep. That's not good. Chester berries for sleep, right? Yeah. I think they should be using the proper terms, because they use Ultra HD instead of 4K, which 4K is a cinema format. You don't stream 4K to your TV. Your camera doesn't record 4K. Your iPhone doesn't record 4K. It records UHD. And it's a really small difference. And I don't know why 4K is a marketing term and 2K never was, because 2K is the cinema equivalent of 1080p. And then there's 2.5K, which is 1440p, but that's just a little weird. And UHD is also 2160p, and that never gets used. I don't know who decides these marketing terms and why they aren't streamlined whatsoever. They're all over the place. But anyway, they use UHD for the terminology here, not 4K. So they do the proper terminology, which I'm very happy about, because I'm a little bit of a dipshit and a snob. So I'm assuming HD means 720p, because that's HD or HD ready, and then 1080p is full HD. And you're probably very bored by this discussion so far, but I'm going to continue it real quickly and then I'll go on to something more interesting. And then there's the amount of screens you can watch simultaneously, which is 1, 2, and 4 respectively, and everything else is the same. So that's, yeah, I told you I'm almost done with this topic. That's everything I have to say about that. If it is 480p, that's bullshit. If it's 720p, I can accept that, I think. I still think that €8 a month should definitely give you 1080p. Maybe give it 1440p. It's a thing not really used in television and cinema. I know. It's a gaming thing, right? 1440p is mostly a gaming thing. There's some cameras that for some reason do it. 2.5K. But it's mostly gaming, because going from 1080p to 4K and live renderings of games is quite a big step. So 1440p was just sandwiched in between those to make it a little bit more of a natural progression. Still, Netflix, get your shit right. I even said, wow, I take notes throughout like my life for when I start recording. I know what to talk about. Next down the list was Yu-Gi-Oh! It says Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Range. I have not seen Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Range yet. I'm watching Arc 5, but they've got the V in the name, both of them, and Retaliate could be a very useful TM, and Levian somehow did not die, but did get to level 18, and 19 actually, I think. So that's very, very good. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that we're on the topic of watching things on Netflix, that's the reason I got Netflix, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, and holy hell, It's not that I don't like it, because I'm not paying close attention to it, and some episodes are absolutely great. But on the whole, it really kind of sucks. And I really hope that that trend doesn't continue into V-Reigns, because let's rank the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows, in my opinion, because so far, and I'm only at the start of Season 2 right now, so they've just gone into the Synchro Dimension, and spoilers by the way, so it might get better, and the fact that they're now doing turbo duels kind of makes it better, because card games on motorcycles, I know, yeah, memes, Little Karibo, oh, so funny. No hate to Little Karibo, I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, though Season 4 gets a little bit too fourth wall breaky for me. Anyway, card games and motorcycles, I do like it, but we'll get to that when I talk about 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, it's so far my least favorite. I've still got almost 2 entire seasons to go, which means I'll be watching for like a couple more weeks. I don't like it. Zexal is actually... It's very close. It's very close, I don't like it. It's the dynamic between Astral and Yuma. I also don't like the fact that Yuma and Yuya, they're really close together as far as names go. Also, the last names, I mean, it's probably because they sound Japanese that I think they sound similar. But the names sound really similar, and I don't like the fact that they're so close to each other in release time. Anyway, I don't like either of the characters. And the whole thing between Yuma and Astral is definitely just an attempt to redo Yugi and the Pharaoh, but it's done much worse. It's absolutely done much worse, and I just don't like Zexal. So far, I like Arc 5 even less. It's definitely my least favorite so far, but Zexal is close to that. Then GX is a little better, but not much. I mean, GX, the first season and a half or so, it's just boring. It's just no fun. I mean, there's the whole Sacred Beast thing, and from that point on it gets a little bit better. Then when they leave Jewel Academy and go to the different dimensions and stuff, and the duels actually get real, and that's usually when I start enjoying these shows, when duels start getting real, and that's why I like Duel Monsters, which is the next on the list for me. Let's switch. I don't know who I'm supposed to be grinding up next. It's so difficult. I'm gonna go with Glacian for now. So Duel Monsters is my second favorite, and then there's 5Ds, which is on an entirely different level. Duel Monsters is actually pretty close to 5Ds in my opinion. Those two are way above the other three, and I really hope V-Reigns doesn't... You're not gonna battle me? Okay, so you're gonna give me a TM. Okay. Okay. So, you're telling me... Can anybody on my team learn Rock Smash? Because if anybody learns Rock Smash, I'm gonna be upset. Because I could have had a fighting type move, which was actually not too... Fuck! Okay, so that might have been able to save Flareon. If I would have had a Rock Smash. I think that would have saved... I'm pretty sure it would have. Okay, that makes me mad. Anyway, so yeah, I like 5Ds a lot better than Duel Monsters, and I like Duel Monsters a lot better than GX, and I like GX a little bit more than Zexal, and I like Zexal a tiny bit more than Arc 5 so far. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here because we're 20 minutes in, and I want to make these episodes about 20 minutes long instead of 30 now that I'm doing more of them. So, until the next time, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed the video, which hopefully you have. We lost Flareon in this episode. Hopefully, it's going to be the last Pokemon we'll lose in this Eeveelock, but I very, very much doubt it. Next time, we're going to be switch training Glaceon a little bit, which is going to be a bit dangerous, let's be honest. I also keep forgetting the fact that you can see what time I'm recording this at, and it's not that I don't like it, it just makes me slightly uncomfortable. It's 15:09, 3:09 p.m. I'm waiting for it to turn to 15:10 so I can end off this episode on a whole number, because, well, technically speaking, 9 is a whole number because it's not 9.35267. Please just turn to 10. I want to end of this episode, and at this point I'm just stalling for time. I mean, it can't take that long. I mean, at most it'll be an entire minute. Thank you very much. Bye.